So, we made the film on the life of Major Sandeep Unnikrishnan, who is one of the saviors of Mumbai in the 26/11 attacks. He was awarded the Ashok Chakra, and it's a story on his life. My first request would be, is there any way in your extremely busy schedule I can show you this film?
If you come with whatever, a digital device to the ashram, we can play it on the big screen for everybody there.
And you are so close to the armed forces of our country. I wanted to ask you, can you please tell our youth, what does it mean to be a soldier?
Well, I have nothing against whatever you're doing with your lives, but I want you to understand, you went to the cinema and sat for 2.5 hours because there are soldiers standing there and protecting our nation. Here, there are many people who think they are spiritual because they can close their eyes and sit. You can close your eyes and sit because there are soldiers standing on our border sacrificing their life. Your children are going to school because there is some child out there who is willing to be orphaned. There is some father out there who is willing to orphan his own children. That is why your children are going to school. Your wife is all nicely dressed up and walking around. We're glad, but you must understand that's happening only because there is a man out there who is willing to widow his own wife. This is not a small thing. It's unfortunately… See, in India we have this issue. When I talk to people, I want all the young people to listen carefully and understand. Hello? I want you to understand this, that anything that we are doing in our life today is possible only because somebody is defending this land all the time with their lives. And I also want you to understand that being a soldier does not mean he wants to die, but he is willing to die. It's a very big difference. Somebody wants to die, that is a different matter. That's a matter of frustration, disappointment, something else. Somebody wants to live, but he is willing to die for something that matters to everybody. That is a different affair altogether. So, when I'm talking to people, I'm hearing this. People think, especially in South India, all of you young people, especially in southern India, we have this problem. We think war happens on the border. War happens on the border because our brave soldiers have never let anybody come here. Otherwise, war would happen here in your town. In the past it's happened, isn't it? When the invaders came, they came deep inside and ravaged the place. Today, in the last 75 years, whatever wars happened only happened on the border because they are defending this country with their life. No matter what, they're not letting anybody come into the nation. So you must understand, wars don't happen on the border. The idea of war is to enter the nation, but somebody is stopping at the border. We must owe everything that we do in our lives, whether it's business, spirituality, cinema, studies, whatever you're doing, it's only because those men are standing there and willing to die for this nation.
నేను ఇదే ప్రశ్న మేజర్ సందీప్ గారు నాన్నగారిని అడిగాను, because he had lost his son and he's close to 80 years old. When I asked him, he said, సోల్జర్ అంటే ధైర్యంగా పోరాడటం కాదు, ప్రతి మనిషికి మనం ఉన్నామని ధైర్యం ఇవ్వడం. And I'm so proud that you echo in many layers the same emotion that a real soldier's father is feeling.
They're all my children too.